same spot. We had about 8 deer come in. Let's hope we actually get some hogs that come in today. Stay with us. About 9 o'clock. I think I'm going to give it about another hour or so. I'm not done with this place. I'm not done with it. I don't know. All I've had come in so far is a damn coyote. And even then, he was running through. Couldn't even get a shot at him. So, couldn't get the camera on. Couldn't do anything. I think he knew something was up, but I don't know. We'll get it done. Just gotta put in the time. Well, unfortunately, again, skunked by the hogs. I don't know. Guess we'll just stay after it. Come back out at a later time. I don't know. It's hunting, so hopefully next time I come out here, we'll actually be able to put some hogs on footage and hopefully get a kill shot. So. Stick with us. So we're back again here. We haven't had much luck hunting hogs lately, so I think it's due to a lot of the weather that's been going on lately down here in Georgia. We've been having a lot of rain, a lot of water, a lot of flooding, so it's been really pushing the hogs to a different place. So for that, we're just gonna have to wait until the water recedes and it goes down enough to where we can actually get into our good spots. But other than that, this next part of the video is with a good friend of mine, Michael Steele. Michael and I have been scouting this area out for a little bit on the maps, so we knew that it looked good. I walked in there about a week prior, saw some really good deer signs, so I figured, what the heck, I figured I might go in there and check it out. It looked pretty thick, pretty promising, so we walk in there. First thing we do, boom, really nice trail full of deer prints. So we're walking in there and we find some rubs, some scrapes from this past season, and then we found it. I'm pretty sure this is probably gonna be one of the best spots for next season. We're really diving deep into this spot. We're putting pretty much all of our assets right now, our trail cameras, everything in this spot, because last week I jumped probably one of the biggest bucks I've seen down here on this public land. So the spot that we're looking at right now, it's got a lot of bedding area. It's got a lot of cover for these deer, and it's not a big area at all. It's kind of into that urban type area. So stick with us. I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. looking good.
I think so. Shooting down into here, or go further back, take that line down, and we set up a little bit further back, use this as cover so you're shooting before or after.
Yeah, honestly, I think either one of those trees would be fine.
I think that second one, I think you just gotta cut that vine off of it. And then we take this down.
Yep.
Look at the way it's twisted.
Oh yeah. I think we found a money spot right here.
We did. Nice choke point off the one spur.
Really thick around us. And they go down across the creek right here. Right next to that big track that we found, and they head up that way, real thick over there. So, we're actually out here scouting. Found some real good sign out here. Pretty excited for hunting season coming up in September. Still, it's like 7 months away, but definitely got a lot of good sign out here. More rubs than I think I've ever seen together in one area. Found a couple deadheads, little spike, and found a really nice symmetrical 8. All in all, I think it's a real productive scouting trip. But there's still lots of time to try to pattern this area. We're just gonna end up putting a couple stands right next to the ambush point that we found when we first started. Pretty much all roads lead to that ambush point right there on that creek. So it's been productive, like I said, but lots of time left. Lots of time to figure some things out. Gonna get a camera in here, gonna put a mineral site in here. Found a good natural spring. We're probably gonna put it right next to it. Show you a little bit of what we're walking through. Flip the camera around. There's Steel over here. This nice deadhead that he found. Like I said, real productive day in here. Definitely got a lot to consider and a lot to think about. So till we get back to the truck, see y'all later.
But so you came in here last weekend, or was it 2
Yeah.
weekends ago?
So actually, my wife and I took our son down the railroad tracks. Just for a walk, and I decided to pop my head in the woods. Man, I didn't even go in 75 yards. We saw the railroad tracks from where we were, where we saw the good sign and everything. I mean, it was tore up. It was tore up in there a lot. You know, I definitely saw a lot more than I saw the other day. I was in there for maybe 15 minutes, like a week ago, maybe the beginning of this week. But yeah, just seeing all that new sign. It's not really new, but
no, it's so we saw a good sign, and I think the important thing is, so we came down here, we moved through this creek bed, which is filled with water at the time. We don't know what it's going to look like this summer or fall, but came down through here, reached a choke point, which we got footage of, where the creek really dug into the ground. There's only a couple spots to cross at. And there's a hill behind the camera, or behind us, or in front of us as we're looking at the camera. And then it drops down into that creek bed, and then it comes up on a spur. So we have a natural funnel where basically 1, 2, 3, 4 major terrain features all come together. And we saw a lot of trail, a lot of sign, hilltop, a lot of scrapes. We saw the smaller spike first, and then we crossed over the spur, and on the way back down on the opposite side of the spur was where we saw the 8 on the ground.
Hopefully the genetics are still in the area. I think they are. Last week I definitely jumped a monster, true monster. As you can see in the film earlier on, there's definitely some big trees, some big magnolia trees that he was rubbing up on. Seemed like he's a pretty angry boy in here.
A couple scrapes still on the ground, pretty obvious.
Yeah, lots of fresh tracks still, fresh deer droppings, everything.
So it looks like the plan this summer is we'll get a couple hanger stands, put them in there so I'm not worried about walking in with climbers, and set them up, make sure the wind's right when we hunt them.
Pretty excited for this. We pretty much strictly hunt public. Everything that you'll see, all the deer, you'll see pictures from last year, and I mean, you can't get much better than that. The genetics here are great. It's a QDMA area, which is solid. You gotta have four tines on at least one side, and I mean, we've got monsters on our trail camera.
Yeah.
So
that's probably the next. So the next step that we'll do down in here is we're gonna go ahead and bring in probably 2 trail cams, set up at the ambush point and maybe one other spot, and then hopefully we get them on video before their antlers start to drop.
I'm looking forward to this season. The season's gonna be great. Definitely putting in a lot of time already. I mean, it's February now, so.
It's March.
Oh, it is March.
March 1st.
Oh, it is March 1st. That's right. So
And
it's
we
March.
got 3 weeks till turkeys.
Yes. Yep. That'll be the next portion of this channel. So I'm looking forward to it. There's probably gonna be 4 of us working together, trying to get this channel set up and get it rolling. So hope you all enjoy it. Go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let us know what you think.